have to go out of the Netherlands to find products to use for amazing dishes. We work with the 4 elements. Everything from the North Sea is water, earth, everything that comes from the ground, so vegetarian dishes. Wind can be airy preparations or birds. And fire, of course, you've got a really nice big wood stove oven. My name is Elian Muller. I'm the owner and chef of restaurant FYR. I think it's going to be one of the best restaurants in Amsterdam. You meet all the suppliers, you see all the stuff, you make a connection. It's super nice. Love it. So today we're at Buitengewoon Varkens.
Extraordinary pigs.
Extraordinary pigs. To see how the pigs live.
Waar zijn er?
Hey,
Hey.
hey. To make them move and to make them search for food is in the morning I toss some food around, I hide it, or so they have to really find it, and then in around 11 we feed them with like normal in a tray. This is also a former place where they grow potatoes, that kind of stuff. In the winter we put pigs on it to dig for stuff so that the whole field is plowed. Then after the winter the farmers can grow vegetables again on it. As you can see, we have around 60 of them, but we lost some of to the foxes because it's nature as well here. We use them for eggs, so only for eggs, not for the meat. But we also feed them with bostel from Frequent Brewery, and we also give them like vegetables from the restaurant over here.
Wait, so why do you let the chickens escape? Or do you care about them escaping?
We don't let them escape. Do they escape? But apparently they're pretty smart, and but yeah, they also know their way inside. So there's no stopping them. I used to work in the harbor of Scheveningen, and we used to drive with the Rome van to the, how do you call this, the afslag, like where all the fish comes in, and you select what you want for the lunch for yourself. You take whatever there's beautiful and has a good price, and that's going to be your lunch menu. We did that every day. Also the vegetable man was also in the same street, so we would go for the fish, and then afterwards we go to the supplier for vegetables, and then you create a menu for the day. And you do that over and over every day again. Every day a new menu. It was a beautiful, beautiful time. Gewoon, als je nou voor de lijkste stijfheid hebt, dan perfect freshness. So I do love to work with a lot of products from the North Sea. I think it's a pretty special place of the Netherlands. There's a lot of product in it. And this is also why I like to work with stuff from the North Sea and here as well. So we see what's on the market, and we buy everything that's fresh and has the best quality, but also for the best price. Instead of working with stuff that is always available. So I rather work just 1 or 2 days with a product if it's there, and then up to the next, instead of working with stuff that is always there. So now I'm deboning the red mullet. It's pretty soft meat, because for deboning makes it a bit easier. Like if you do like a mackerel or a mullet, they're pretty easy to debone. We had some goose fat and salt in the bag, and then with the bag and everything we put it underneath the light, and there it cooks really slowly. You can do it in the water, but it's very concentrated heat, so it's very direct. So the chance of the egg whites in the fish cooking too fast is pretty big. So and cooking it here, it goes really slow. This lamp it doesn't reach a higher temperature than around 50 degrees. Well, opening a restaurant has already been a dream of mine since I was very young. Already when I started culinary school, my first goal was to start for myself. It actually took me way longer than I was expecting before. I'm the age of 34 now, and finally I found a place where I think I have a lot of years to put my soul in and can grow. For the last 10 years I worked as a freelancer. I've seen several places, a lot of different places, not only fine dining but also catering, all different kind of places. And I think the way of working into the future is we all have to learn to work with the products that are around, and not only from avocados from Mexico or grapefruits from Africa or wherever they come from. And it's also interesting to learn more about the products of your own country. And this is the idea how I started FYR, because the philosophy of Scandinavian cuisine is to work locally and to see what is there for sale in the season, and to preserve in the summer, so you can use it also in the winter when there's not so much available on the markets. It's boiling, so now probably like half a minute. As you see, they're all open. Turn the fire. We have to think about the products. We have to think about what is here, because we cannot go on like this for the rest of our lives. This is also why we try to keep it local and not work with products from far away. And also one of the benefits of working with products from here is that if it's picked in the morning, we use it in daytime. So flavors are like, it doesn't get any fresher than that. As you will see, when it reaches 50 degrees, the full package, it's cooked all the way through. Okay, as you can see,
Yeah, sure.
like the structure of this one, it's really thin and there's a lot of fluid in it. And if you eat it, probably you have the experience as you had before yourself as well, like only seawater. If you poach them, you get more like a meaty structure. This way there's more structure in the oyster. Can also be a different experience for eating. So it's cooked, as you can see. Now, if I pull the back up, you see the egg whites are combined. And if I push the fish, it comes apart. Hot enough, we're gonna put it in the fridge. To decide what is going on the menu, we work really close with our suppliers. We go to them in the morning ourselves to see what is there in the gardens and what we can use. Especially with the vegetable suppliers, we had to see what is coming in the next season. Or also he tried to work with us to see if there's something that we would like to have in our menu, and then he can plant it. And so this way we are trying to keep the most freshest stuff in.
Endive. We're baking it on both sides, and then we're going to make a terrine out of it with burnt noisette.
For the beginning we have to create dishes that are also a bit smart, so you have to look at products that are good for early preparations. So prepare them up front, and then it's easily to serve in the evening, especially when you're with two guys and you have a fully booked restaurant. Okay, so all the leftover stems and everything that I'm not going to use today, we're going to cut it up, we're going to roast it first, and after roasting it we're going to let it ferment for 7 days. So you have some roasting on it, but you also have a bit of sour taste on it without using any vinegar or citrus. And because we work very local, we're not using any citrus at the moment. This is why we try to create sourness in dishes by using the technique of lactofermentation. Huh? Ja, dat is klaar mee. It's like a mushroom fish sauce, but then without the fish, just made with mushrooms. As you can see, it's pretty much alive. It's like a living organism.
Oh yes.
Yeah. But it still needs to go for another month, I think. And then it's really nice. Well, there's a big difference between working as a chef, just as a chef, or being an owner, because it doesn't stop. The weekends are for administration. On a Sunday, I fall asleep on the couch and then I'll be awake for a few hours, and then it's already Monday. Monday we do accounting, so, and then the whole week starts again. You have to start from 9 or 10 in the morning, and you go on until 1 o'clock in the evening, where everything is finished. Especially now, because the days during the week are not totally filled yet. It also means that a lot of the jobs you have to do yourself. You don't have a fully staff yet. Dishwashing we do ourselves. Yeah, it takes a lot of effort.